It's at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a team from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. So East Carolina's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's talk big picture East Carolina. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You've still got to deal, you still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead, potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or 2 conference games and get yourself out of the mix here right at the end when you're so close to the finish line.
The Roadrunners offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Davis looking to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. He'll take a deep shot here. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. They'll give it to the back. Spins away from the defender. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. They're setting up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. The short hands, it's Smith. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Slings it downfield. Connection to the right. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had to absolutely no chance.
And here comes the...
Oh, you didn't say that? She in Atlanta at the Dunamis Woman. Remember when I went to a conference?
And they get him at the 21.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know
My brother not in here?
Nice kick, nice job.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off.
Turning it on. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Davis will throw. Quarterback adapted. He's going to run it. Runs through a tackle. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. Might be changing the route. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. He's got it, first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throw...
A shot toward the end zone. And that will fall incomplete as we have played 1 quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. To the air, it's Hauser. over the middle. It's O'Brien. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
And a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you can tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that third down.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. This time on target. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Smith. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Pirates line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Pirates are moving quickly down the field. Off play action. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll do it himself. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. But the problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, East Carolina. On to attempt the try. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. On the move, it's Henry. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have very little success. Looking to throw, it's McCown. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. And the Roadrunners will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. It's incomplete. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Now facing a 3rd and long. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Snagged in the middle. It's O'Brien. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. He going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throwing right. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air. It's McCown. Under fire. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they can't connect a costly turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. To the air on 1st down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Looking for more room. The 30. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
What an amazing play by the defense. Not only do you get the interception, but you completely flip the field. And how about the open field running by that guy once he made the pick?
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Clark. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable, because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal to go for that 4th down. But because of the execution, it was just too good. They're looking now to score 6.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, UTSA! Great job by the back on the option.
And you're going to need more of this in the 2nd half. That's the way you punctuate a drive at the end of the 1st half. To cut this to a 1-possession game, you need more of that physicality in the 2nd half.
They were ready for the onside kick, and they executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
You don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the 2nd quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. A strike downfield. Sprinting all the way, he'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. So the O-lineman got a little too far downfield. It wipes out the touchdown, and they'll back it up 5. Dropping back, it's Hauser. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Blasted as he lets it go.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the big fella. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Pirates will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh my God.
To throw that one in there. And he's
Get out of here, man.
He'll house it. Touchdown, ECU.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Quarterback making checks. Looking to pass. It's McCown. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that, they're taking deep.
Lost one deep down the right side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner is stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's McCown. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on 3rd down.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. From the gun, the running back looking for room. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't.
Looking for the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that's a live ball behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Caught in the backfield. It's O'Brien. Hard running there. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He turns that loose down the right side. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going. Davis looking to pass. Setting up the screen. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Roadrunners headed quickly to the line.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start putting a lot of pressure.
And the Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that
no,
time.
he's in West Virginia.
He didn't panic. He saw some green grass and was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Here's a quick throw out to the left.
This quarterback right now is improved. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Bringing the heat. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Offense needs a couple of yards on fourth down. Remember, they can get the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Let's go. Break. Single.
That's what about on the news house.
Trying to keep the drive
No,
alive.
that's
They stop him short of the marker.
that's
and they'll
supposed to
turn
be
it over
good.
on down.
I mean,
And the
it
Pirates
all
very
does
deep in their
eventually.
own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Got the quick completion. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. High the chains now on second and long. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. Wide open spaces. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Pirates want to move quickly.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Pirates look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man quickly. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. To the air, it's Hauser. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Gonna look downfield again. They get to him as he throws.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You just need to have more efficiency in the passing game. This guy completed exactly 50% of his throws the last game out. Not good enough. And he's below that number in this game.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to...
It's a running room. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Fires to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Roadrunners. He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. San Diego State is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 21 to San Jose State. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys
No,
will be
don't.
keeping an
What do you
eye
say?
on it for us. You'll take 4 yards on... down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Pirates come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to pass, it's Hauser. They'll run the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got 4th, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field?
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. He might want another play. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like,
there he goes. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Roadrunners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be.
He lost one down the sideline. And that's going to be in. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Davis will throw. Gets it out quickly. He's not quite going to make it to the marker. They'll spot it at the 37, and now a decision on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Oh, he's got some space. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting run on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping them off balance. What play call.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And now, fourth quarter, 4-down territory, almost certainly, as they get ready to... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Leaves it with the back. It's a seam wide open. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Pirates really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the air, it's Hauser. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Running into the open space. He's loose. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And he'll get the ball back. Otherwise, it would have been lights out. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted for the 11th time. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And the Roadrunners enter the final minute.
Way to get, that was all me. That was all me, too. That was all me. I'm 14 from Hut, man. That was all me, man. Way to get out there.
Looking for a gap. It's Peterson.
Hold on to the ball, man.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the 1st. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough.
Get him out of here. Get him out.
Formation for the rest
Get him out
of this one. And they'll take a knee. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been
the game, Rob.
We're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.